was down there, and he was way up here on top of it. And the space between him and it was now commanded by a beautiful, strange animal, himself, Joe Buck. He was strong, he was exultant, he was ready. "I'm ready," he said to himself, and he wondered what he meant by that.
I may not be for real, cowboy, but I sure am one hell of a stunt.
Walking back towards his own seat, Joe felt like a circus performer dancing on horseback. This great being through whose center he moved had something in common with himself. But Joe was a little better equipped to think about it than was the bus itself. He felt it, though, some kind of masterful participation in the world of time and space, a moving forward into destiny.
Sick of washing those dishes for them. You know, they can stick it where the sun don't shine for all I care, all those dishes. If they can't do it themselves, well, I'd be much obliged to do it for them. Son Joe Buck. Ain't no joke.
And on that very afternoon, something happened that would change his entire life. He encountered, in his walking, the crippled swindler, Ratso Rizzo. As they talked, Joe kept Rizzo supplied with drinks and smokes. Feeling himself to be the host in the situation, he was eager to honor his guest in every possible way and insisted upon doing the pouring of all beer and the lighting of all cigarettes.
You're a hustler, huh?
Yeah.
I think you need some proper management, huh?
Well, I've been looking for that all over the place.
Shit, man, you can make $50 to $100 a day with your style, huh? $50 to $100 a day.
Oh, shit. Bartender, where you at? Get this man a beer here. This boy's talking business. I gotta have a beer with this man. Is that right for
So
beer?
goddamn loud.
Is that right if I give you a beer?
That's fine, that's fine,
All right,
that's
what
fine.
are you talking about?
I need $10 at first, $10 at least. The initial, yeah.
Is that gonna cover it, or is that just about enough?
I need another 10 when we get there. No shitting around with me, huh? You wanna be a hustler, don't ya?
Walking up Broadway towards Times Square, Joe observed that Rizzo's legs served him well enough in an open stretch. He would catch hold of a certain target with his eye, the next corner say, and then set himself in motion, falling at once into a kind of crazy wheel rhythm that rolled him toward his objective at such a hell-bent pace, one wondered if he'd be able to stop himself at the traffic light. "Oh, Daniel, I've got a young man here, a very fine young cowboy. And he's ready to, well, frankly, sir, he's just in from the west and he needs your help. Needs it bad. You think you could work out something for him tonight? I've never seen anybody so, I was gonna say, he's anxious to get started." "Oh, that's wonderful. Yes, sir, if you could, He held his hand over the mouthpiece and whispered to Joe, "He's dying to get you started tonight. I guess he's up to here with orders and nobody to send. You sure you want to?"
I call you?
We're gonna make a call to him.
You got a quarter? You got a quarter? There you go. You said this guy's a man for you.
Yeah, I got this guy. Yeah, his name's Joe Buck. Yeah, he's perfect for you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he took your time. Uh-huh. Yeah.
I work hard. I work hard.
He works hard too, yeah. Yeah. Well, I think we better head up there. Got this guy that's just right for you. Let's go up there.
The sameness of their days and the feeling of being trapped with no real prospect of things getting better caused in Joe a growing restlessness, an agitation that was often downright painful. It was as if Manhattan were his cell, and the cell was shrinking at a nightmare rate, and he was doomed to pace back and forth in it in ever smaller steps until finally he would press in upon him altogether.
My place down here.
You live here?
Yeah. Yeah. It's my house. You want some soup? Go ahead and lay down. I have a place to lay down. Go ahead and lay down here. Have a night.
I'm leaving, Daddy.
You want a cigarette?
Yeah, sure.
Have a cigarette. What's gonna get you here?
That soup is mighty fun for me.
That'll be alright for you?
Oh, yeah.
Alright. You're pretty tired, huh?
Shit, I'm roaming the streets for 4 days.
I ain't got some place to sleep. Go ahead and lay down here. I tell you, that costume's gotta go. Got almost too many goddamn faggots wearing them costumes in, huh?
Hey, John Wayne dressed just like you. You calling John Wayne a faggot?
I ain't calling John Wayne a faggot. It's just gotta go. It's just gotta go. Just gotta go.
Yeah, I might not be a good fellow. I'm sure it's one of those stuff.
You know where we gotta go? We gotta go to Florida. That's where it's at.
Florida.
300 babes on any given day on Venice Beach. Tons of babes down Miami. That's where you gotta go.
I came up here to make some money.
That's where you gotta go in Miami. You ain't getting no goddamn money up here. What are you talking about?
Ah, shit, I heard they go for that cowboy shit.
Women don't like it.
There followed a quarter hour in which this youngster with his school books led the tall cowboy through the streets of Hell's Kitchen, where he claimed to know of a place. On a side street behind 10th Avenue, the student turned and entered a tenement building.
Hey, I'm really sorry about making you sick there. Alright? I'm really sorry about that, but hey, I'm gonna need my money. I gotta have that money. I don't have money. What are you gonna do to me? You ain't got the money. What the hell are you talking about? You ain't got no money.
I don't have it. What are you
Hey,
gonna
get
do
your
to me?
pockets. Let me see what you got in there.
I don't have the
You
money.
better have some money on you, buddy. That's all you got?
11 cents. You call me? What do you got on you? What do you got on you?
I'm taking this watch in.
No, please. My mom. It ain't worth anything. It ain't worth anything. My mom will kill me if I don't go home with that. If I go home with that watch.
Watch. You can have it.
You are expected to appear before midnight at the Kingdom of Hell, which is located in a filthy loft on the northwest corner, Broadway and Harmony Street. There, you will be poisoned. Hansel and Gretel McAllister.
Let's go.
You sure about this now? I don't know about this.
Hey,
Women.
there's gonna be women here. They're gonna pay us for sex.
I'm terribly excited, she said. This is the first time in my life I've ever been confronted by, well, that I've ever even heard of the mere existence of this sort of situation. And I'm frankly terribly excited. I can't wait to tell my man, but I don't have an appointment till Monday. Isn't that rotten? Listen, I'm just speculating, you know, but what would happen if I said, okay, I'm buying? Oh. They rented pillows for the trip, and then the driver got on the bus. He climbed into his seat and pulled the switch that causes the door to close, and he spoke to the passengers through a microphone. Told them there would be regular rest stops, and they were going to enjoy the trip and would arrive in Miami, Florida in 31 hours.
You all right, man?
Well, I don't know what's wrong with me. My back hurts, my butt hurts, my whole body hurts. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I'm dying here.
Well, shit, we're already in Florida, man. Look at that. Fucking palm trees everywhere, man. We're in Florida. This is beautiful. We're gonna be there, man. We're gonna get you there. We're gonna get you. I worked my butt off to get you to Florida, right? Wait, you wet yourself.
I peed all over myself. This isn't any good, damn it. God,
What you peeing all over yourself for? Here, try yourself off of this.
it's so damn cold.
Oh, here. Take my jacket.
We almost there.
Well, you're gonna feel better once we get there. Don't worry about it now. Come on. You're gonna be all right, Roxy. Come on. Rico, buddy. Come on. Here, just a little more. Try yourself off. How you feel? Roxy. Roxy. Hey, man. Don't do this. Come on, Roxy. Come out of it, man. Roxy. Yeah, man, we gotta get a doctor here. We gotta sit down.
I'ma take you out tonight. Mary Ann just sat up crying in a room. Ain't it funny how the fall will toss you up into a cloud, like dust being swept by a broom. And the cupboard closed, and it's the same old story now.
Joe went through his plans in his mind, and then once again, and still a third time until he was certain he had done everything there was to do up to this moment. And then he did something he'd always wanted to do from the very beginning. From the very first night he'd met Ratso at Everett's Bar on Broadway. Put his arm around him to hold him for a while. For these last few miles, anyway. He knew this comforting wasn't doing Ratso any good. It was for himself. Because, of course, he was scared now. Scared to death. And wouldn't you know, it would be a beautiful blue sky day, palm trees swaying everywhere, just exactly as pictured in Ratso's folders and in Florida and the Caribbean. But to hell with all that. His thoughts didn't seem right to him. He thought he ought to get upset, perhaps even hysterical, and say, "Oh, help, help, my friend is dead and I'm all alone." But he didn't feel that way. He just didn't. And that was all there was to it.
'Cause I know the words be coming out your mouth. And the cupboard closed, and it's the same old story now. That I lie awake as you sleep. And the feeling that I had, it left some time ago. And there ain't no way
Well, everybody's talking at me. Well, I can't hear a word they're saying. Only the echo of my mind. People stopping, staring, but I can't see their faces, only the shadows of their eyes. But I'm going where the sun keeps shining through the pouring rain, going where the weather suits my clothes, banking off of the northeast wind, sailing on summer breeze, skipping over the ocean like a stone. No, I won't let you leave my love.